Hello everybody. So today we are welcoming a personality who is in Dubai from last 25 years. Actually today it's the anniversary. 25 years he completed today in Dubai. He's a very senior banker, advisor to banks and a managing partner in one of the top firms in Dubai. Please welcome Mr. Chetan Parekh.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Chetan, how are you?
Very well.
Welcome to our podcast, and I wish you all the very best. It was really a pleasure having you here.
Thanks for having me here.
Thank you. So, Chetan bhai, शुरू करते हैं, with a question that, it's been 25 years. You're working in one company, wherein in this time people change the companies like, the menu in the food. So, how it feels to work in one organization from last 25 years, that also shows the loyalty as well, how loyal you are for the company. But can you just brief me how?
So it's a long journey, and main reason for that was I was always passionate
Okay.
about advising client and working in a consulting firm.
Wow.
So in fact, I used to work for British Telecom in UK
Great.
as an analyst,
Great.
and then I said no, I want to go into consulting.
Wow.
So I joined the current firm,
Mm-hmm.
and then I saw them not having a traction in the local market in Dubai.
Great.
So I moved Dubai to set up from ground up.
Wow.
So first I had a couple of years in Abu Dhabi,
Uh-huh.
and then I moved into Dubai
Great.
and built the firm from ground up. In
Wow.
fact, my first project
Uh-huh.
was with one of the leading banks here,
Wow.
which was loss making at that point in time.
Really?
And I converted in a year and a half with new strategy, new systems, new people
Right.
into profitable.
Wow.
And that's still a Harvard case study
Oh,
of a bank
really?
called ADCB.
Wow.
And as you see ADCB today, it used to be Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank.
Right.
Right? So we worked on a transformation with the bank leadership,
Wow.
hired the new management,
Uh-huh.
transformed the full bank,
Right.
and then Howard had a case study on us saying that how Cedar transitioned
Mm-hmm.
ADCB into the new avatar.
Great. So let me tell you today there will be a lot of heavy words which will be used in our podcast because a very senior banker and analyst is here. So very heavy words are gonna be used in this podcast. So, Chetan bhai, it's been now, Dubai has changed, a lot in last 25 years. Rather, I would say it's not one time, two time, it's more than 3-4 times Dubai has changed. Whenever there is something happening globally, Dubai comes out as a place where everybody wants to move in. How you see this, the placement of Dubai in global market, and how you feel about it,
So Dubai rose, I would say, from a sand to what it is today. And very few countries and cities had a vision. So one of the best part about Dubai and UAE
Mm-hmm.
is the vision its rulers carry. Right from Sheikh Zayed's time when I came here,
Mm-hmm.
in Abu Dhabi, when I used to drive from Abu Dhabi to Dubai, both sides there will be trees. And I asked someone, how can desert have so many trees?
Okay.
He said, no, our ruler has a dream
Uh-huh.
and a vision that he will translate these desert to forest. And he's working on it.
Wow.
So that's the kind of vision the country had.
Mm-hmm.
And its rulers and its next generation, especially Sheikh Mohammed and all,
Mm-hmm.
have really taken the vision to the next level. So it's a country run by a CEO
Mm-hmm.
who is always thinking, what can I do better? What can I do better?
Yes.
So
absolutely.
this is zeal of the city and the country, and because of which you'll always see it changing for better.
Wow, absolutely. And we are amazed, how beautiful this country has become in a very short span of time. I'm sure when you moved here in 2000, it was nothing.
It was interesting.
Uh-huh.
There was only one building, another two buildings,
Uh-huh.
when I moved here in 2000 August.
Okay.
So I drove first time from Abu Dhabi, which had quite a few buildings,
Wow.
in a square kilometers of 2 or 3 square kilometers.
Gee.
And you drive to Dubai,
Uh-huh.
and the first building which comes to you is a World Trade Center.
Okay.
And the second building you go to is Emirates Towers,
Okay.
Twin Towers. So
Right.
these were the only 3 high rises
Uh-huh.
in whole of Dubai.
Wow.
So in fact, we say Dubai has come when we see World Trade Center is right.
Yes. So
From
now.
there, every year, hundreds of buildings came in
Absolutely.
and the city grew.
Right.
I'm very, very proud of what the city is doing.
Absolutely. And today, every yard, there is a building, there is a skyscraper, built on, and you can see, proudly we can say, yes, we have seen the transformation of Dubai. We have seen some really amazing things happening here in Dubai. So yes, it's an amazing, feel, right? So, see, when you see today is your, you're completing your
Yeah.
25 years in Dubai. So where you see as a person, yes, in your company, yes, you are a managing partner in Sidar, but as a person, what you can say inspires you in Dubai's leadership, the kind of people you meet every day, and how you feel motivated to go to the same office every day.
So again, lot to be given back to Dubai and its rulers.
Uh-huh.
First and foremost, what any human requires is a security.
Absolutely.
And Dubai provides an extreme security guarantee,
Right.
not only for you, but your for family.
Right.
Right? This is the only country in the world
Right.
where a woman can walk at 2 a.m. in the night
Right.
and people will respect, and she can comfortably reach anywhere. And everybody will help her at that point also.
I agree.
So I first say what assures me, because I travel a lot. I travel 20 days in a month.
I'm sure.
So I can only do that thanks to security, which
Right.
Dubai provides.
True. True.
Second, the country is extremely flexible. Right? There were good times, there were bad times after Lemon crisis,
Right.
there was COVID.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of care the country took, if its citizens and residents,
Absolutely.
equal.
Absolutely.
Right? I still remember on the streets, it was police who fed anybody who didn't have food.
Absolutely.
So only a ruler with that kind of a vision can build an empathetic society.
True.
And every Emirati you talk to have a deep respect for every citizen and resident. So that's the respect culture which they've built.
True.
In last 25 years,
Mhm.
I've never had an incident
Mm-hmm.
of any kind of a racism towards the Asians.
Right.
They're not easy, not easy. Even most developed economies have the problem
Mm-hmm.
of color of skin or any kind of racism or bad words. Zero.
Rather in this part of world, we have been given more respect.
Respect. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Sometimes we don't get that respect in our country.
Absolutely. So in fact, I still tell my wife that the best respect I get from anywhere in the world
Yeah.
is from Emirati customers.
Right.
Yeah, and they are so respectful. First 10 minutes they talk about how am I, how is my family, how is my daughter in Canada.
Right.
So that's the conversation for first 10 minutes. And I speak little Arabic.
Uh-huh.
So it's such an enjoyable experience in the culture,
Okay.
right? It's just welcome.
It's really warm, how they greet, how they welcome us, So it's truly amazing, we don't have words how this country is giving us each and everything, what we desire of, what we need. So moving on, Chetan bhai, what we want to understand more what you do as a analyst. You do consultancies to the banks, right? You give consultancies to the bank. So can you just give more light what is the nature of your business, and so that people would know what.
So I work for an American consulting firm called
Right.
Cedar Management Consulting.
Right.
We started 30 years back in US
Right.
in Harvard Business School
Right.
by 2 professors.
Great.
And then we separated and owned ourselves from 2006 onwards, right?
Okay.
When we did a management buyout of the firm.
Okay.
So today we have a management buyout and we own ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We help across industries,
Mm-hmm.
but 60 to 70% of our business is from banking.
Wow.
So we formulate strategy for the bank,
Great.
how you should be in next 5 years, what should be your business plan, products, processes,
Right.
and technology.
Wow.
So full end-to-end services for the bank.
Great.
So example, if somebody has to get a mortgage,
Mm-hmm.
how a mortgage product should be designed, who are the customer segments who should get it,
Right.
who are intermediaries who can help you sell mortgages,
Right.
how banks should price mortgage,
Mhm.
how banks should design process, forms, details.
Wow.
We've also worked with Dubai Development Board, which is now called Al Wasl,
Yes.
and the regulator
Great.
for assisting them in designing the real estate processes.
Wow.
Along with a firm
Mhm.
whose system you use today. You use a mobile app, right?
Right.
That is from a firm called as Emaratech.
Okay.
So Emaratech founder, a young Emirati,
Uh-huh.
passed from Boston.
Wow.
He came with a dream, saying, "Can I build an app and the whole country runs on an app?"
Really?
And rural and the department said, "Yes, please do. We'll support you."
Great.
And then he introduced it to one category of customers, then introduced to brokers, then it became an ecosystem.
Wow.
And that's where first time Amirat's ID was born,
Wow.
where he said we should have all one ID.
Wow. Yes.
So that's a very, very visionary local
Okay.
who is now a chairman of the Emaratech,
Wow.
and he helps government with all the automation.
Beautiful. Amazing.
So we advise clients end to end.
Great.
The best part about it is we also execute. So for
Oh.
ADCB, we build the branches,
Okay.
we build the brand, we design the systems.
Great.
So we don't only give a report,
Uh-huh.
we execute on the ground and create assets for the clients.
Perfect. Amazing. Amazing. So, you just mentioned about the mortgages. So just a question came in my mind. In all part of the globe, banks always give mortgages even in an under construction project. Like even, let's suppose EMAR is launching a project or DMAC is launching a project or any other developer launching a project. Even, you can bank and mortgage or lend the money in installments as well. But here in Dubai, that facility is somewhere limited. So what's the reason behind it? Is it just because of the recession which happened in 2009 or there is more into it?
No, there is much more into it.
Mm-hmm.
See, there are matured economies and there are emerging economies. Right? Today you call US or UK or Singapore as a matured economy.
Right.
Where real estate market is stable, it's long term,
Right.
and real estate has a 10-year cycle.
Okay.
If you see any market.
Mm-hmm.
So Dubai started with a growth
Mm-hmm.
right from 2004 when the first time they allowed real estate to be owned
Right.
by foreigners.
Right.
They saw huge growth and huge valuation growth. Everybody benefited.
True.
There was loan available up to 80-90%.
Right.
There was under construction loan available.
Right.
Everything was available. Right?
True.
Then country saw its first crisis along with the world,
Uh-huh.
and lemon crisis, as it's called, in 2008,
Mm-hmm.
reached Dubai in 2009,
Oh.
and valuation got adjusted downwards
Right.
in the range of 20 to 30%.
True.
What happened is MR used to be the biggest developer,
Right.
and they used to have a huge line for the property.
Right.
People saw 40% gain, 60% gain.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I was in line, I remember, in 2006, 2007,
Really?
and I did not
To buy
get
a
a property.
property.
To buy a property.
Okay.
And I didn't get a property because by the time I reached, my turn came, it was sold.
Wow.
Right? So, we used to book with 10-20%, and then we used to pay based on construction.
Right.
And what came out of 2009 crisis is valuation of the property
Right.
was lower than the funding.
Yes, of course.
So bank had to take a mark-to-market loss for the first time. It's not a real loss,
Mm-hmm.
but they had to show that their lending is higher.
Okay.
And there was no maturity in the industry to ask more money from the customer.
True.
This customer was not having
Of
that
course.
kind of cash.
Of course.
Also, many buyers had 1 property, 2 properties, 3 to 4 properties. Some had 20 properties.
Yes. Yes.
So, banks came under stress.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was first time in a decade a crisis came.
Right.
So, central bank studied the crisis along with advisory firms and then said, how do we build a matured model
Okay.
which sustains long term?
Right.
Right?
Right.
So, they said typical construction is 18 to 24 months in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Typical payment plan is over every quarter, once 4 times a year is typical.
Yes. Yes.
So, customer should be asked to fund the first 2 quarters with some 20% money.
Okay.
Then every quarter he can generate 10 to 20% money.
Mm-hmm.
And as property becomes ready,
Mm-hmm.
it can be funded. So it's a prudent practice
Mm-hmm.
which ensures that people don't leverage,
Right.
trade, but they build property for long term gain, investment, sustainability.
True. True.
So they came out with a guideline in 2011
Mm-hmm.
which said everyone can have 2 houses
Mm-hmm.
or more. First house, you can get higher mortgage.
Right.
Second house, because it's for investment purpose now,
Mm-hmm.
you should be willing to put in investment your own money.
Right.
So have a lower. And the third house onwards, it is discretion of the bank.
Ah, so right now, if let me just put it in numbers. So if you're a first-time mortgage buyer, banks will give you 80% of the total value of the property.
Yeah.
The second home will be financed 60% of the total value of the property.
Okay. So they do
That's-
it differently also.
Mm-hmm.
They do it based on nationality. So if you are an Emirati who's going to be here for long term,
Right.
they fund you all the way to 90% because you're not going to go away. You're going to always remain here.
Right. Right.
Bank has a better assurance.
Right.
Right?
It's about the safety of the bank as well.
Safety
Yes.
of the bank because
Yes.
bank is funding.
Absolutely.
So the risk policy.
Right.
If it's an expat
Mm-hmm.
foreigner
Right.
who is living here,
Mm-hmm.
then he can have 80% funding
Wow.
for the first house, 70% funding for the second house,
Right.
right? And then bank has discretion of 70 or 60,
Right.
right? Now anywhere in the world, if you see this,
Mm-hmm.
it's quite a healthy that almost 80% of your risk is being shared by the bank.
By the bank.
Only 20% is your own risk.
Absolutely.
So it's very, very healthy.
Right.
And avoiding under construction,
Mhm.
because see, first and foremost, generally expats or foreigners do not build houses.
Yes.
It's always built by a builder.
Right.
So industry is supposed to build with an escrow account
Mm-hmm.
and customer funds the escrow account.
Right.
So this is the model which is the most secured model after study of Singapore and many other global markets.
Mm-hmm.
But today if you see real estate and mortgage both, UAE is one of the world's top market in terms of maturity.
You're absolutely right. But don't you think after the introduction of RERA, which is Real Estate Regulatory Agency, there are so many rules and regulation to protect the investor and
Absolutely.
even the developer. The banks should be much more safe and sound to even mortgage or finance the under construction property as well. What's your thought on this?
So again, it goes back to the risk and a
Right.
country level risk. It's not really only real estate.
Okay.
When you look at the total lending,
Mm-hmm.
you will be surprised
Okay.
that UAE is totally is 1100 billion in lending.
Wow.
It is bigger than Saudi Arabia's 1050 billion in lending. So UAE, which is supposed to be just home to 10 million people in total,
Mm-hmm.
against 40 million in Saudi,
Right.
is bigger lending market than Saudi.
Wow.
Now when you break this down by sectors,
Mm-hmm.
you will see 600 million plus is with construction, real estate,
Oh.
asset class.
So more than 50% is
More than 50% is construction,
Construction,
developer,
yes,
asset
yes.
class. Any economy
Mm-hmm.
has to have a balance.
Right, of course.
right? Of industries, sector.
Right. If you have to expand, you need to have.
So when
banks
regulator
or-
came,
Right.
RERA is available in Dubai.
Ah.
Abu Dhabi has a different regulator.
Yes.
Different Emirates have a different regulator.
Absolutely.
So again after 2012
Mm-hmm.
and 14,
Right.
when again real estate peaked and came back,
Right.
there was the next level of maturity where banks said we are lending to the sector. Customer is only one part of the ecosystem.
Right.
We are lending to developer. We are lending. So organized lending is when developer gives you a payment plan
Right.
and developer puts his money
Mm-hmm.
or money funded by the bank.
Right.
So developer is allowed to put land as a collateral,
Yes.
take a lending
Mm-hmm.
and fund through payment plans.
Right.
And that's a more mature model
Mm-hmm.
because then he has a motivation to deliver the house
Mm-hmm.
and recover the money, and he has a motivation to release his land.
Right. Plus, there is a security of 30% in the escrow account as well, and
Exactly.
so many other things which can make an investor safe that yes, the project will gonna be
Yeah.
delivered.
Absolutely, and that's why 80% is a very, very healthy asset.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, you're absolutely right. So this is about real estate whole thing which is happening in Dubai. The whole world is now coming to Dubai. Especially buying real estate is one of the most common thing happening. So one more thing which I would like to ask about real estate. How is your experience buying a property, selling a property in Dubai, the kind of ROIs you're getting, and what you advise people? You are not in the industry, but still you are an investor. You must have houses around Dubai. So, what's your take on that? What's your
So I am a strong believer of real estate as an asset class.
Right.
In fact, my father taught me that put money in real estate, it will not come down,
right?
and it will be only multiples.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we believe in it. At Gujarati, we always see the returns, right?
Yes.
That's our primary calculation
Right.
because
right.
we significantly invest in gold, shares, and other asset classes.
True.
So I started with first buying a house for myself
Right.
after a lot of effort and standing in lines.
Standing in queues.
But it was a very, very positive experience.
Right.
Again, goes back to best part in real estate is security.
Right.
So with the security, the transaction happened smoothly. My first house I bought for 1.3 million.
Mm-hmm.
I lived there for little over 7 years,
Wow.
from 2008 till 2014,
Right.
and then I sold it off at 2.3 million.
Wow.
I never wanted to sell, but my wife always wanted me to reduce my mortgages
Okay.
because I had bought houses always on mortgages,
Right.
right? With the
You
bank
know
participating.
how things will be. So please guide our viewers as well how you can build through mortgages with a lesser capital.
Yeah.
You can actually buy.
See, always it's much more than capital.
Right.
Mortgage is a security.
Mhm.
It has three meanings. First, a bank will check your house and the seller is valid or not valid.
You are absolutely right.
So, before putting your 20%,
Right.
80% coming from bank
Uh-huh.
is the biggest security to check the title.
Right.
Second, prices will go up, prices will go down in 10-year cycle.
Mm-hmm.
You as an individual may or may not have all the capabilities,
Right.
but banks have.
True.
So rates will go up, rates will go down.
Mm-hmm.
A bank participating and sharing a risk with you
Mm-hmm.
in building your home. Because if you see global markets,
Mhm.
homes get built in 10, 20, 25 years.
Right.
It doesn't get built in 1 year.
Right.
So always long term, bank participating in risk is better.
Absolutely.
Just to remind you, in 1991 when Gulf War happened
Okay.
in Kuwait,
Right. I was.
people had to overnight fly back.
Yes.
Their risk was covered because bank was there.
Right.
They didn't survive in those countries, but the bank survived in those countries.
Right.
They could go back later and share with bank and occupy again.
Right.
Individual may or may not have been.
What a practical example.
Yeah,
you have there.
and third material thing is
Yes.
you genuinely do not have all the resources.
True.
So if you are a working class or you are even a businessman,
Right.
lot of time your own business returns are higher than real estate.
Absolutely.
But you must have a house for yourself
Right.
and your investments.
Right.
So always go with mortgage. Mortgage gives huge amount of stability to your finances. You may have money today. 3 years later your business may go down. You may not have money.
Right.
Again you may have money 3 years later.
Right.
So this cycle of peak and trough is taken care by the banks.
Beautifully explained.
So mortgage is always right
Great.
in real estate.
So now I can see how you're selling your products to the banks. So, you are actually making things easier for the first time buyers, who sometimes thinks, yes, I will not go for a mortgage, I want to buy cash. I would also suggest if you are going for a ready to move property, you should always take bank's help or you can take a mortgage. Just, you can actually multiply your buying.
See, it's very, very simple, right? Today, interest rates are one of the world's highest.
Right.
But it will come down.
It will.
So from 4.5 today,
Right.
it will be at some point 3.5 and a 2.
True.
Once you have a ready to move in property and you've invested with the bank,
Right.
bank is taking away between 2 and 4.5%.
Right.
Rest is yours.
True.
And in Dubai, unlike any part of the world, the returns varies between 5 to 8%
Absolutely.
based on which
Sometimes
area.
more,
Sometimes even better.
10, 12, These
On a
days-
conservative side, if you can make 2 to 3% on your real estate
Right.
after paying for all the cost in bank,
Exactly.
actually on your 20% capital, you've made
100%
30%.
Exactly.
so it's always a smart choice.
True. Absolutely right. This is actually ready to move homeowner buyer should do. Right? So that was beautifully explained, Chetan Bhai, and we got some really insights of the industry. I really, I'm thinking on these lines now, how actually, we should, as a real estate agent as well, we should actually, tell our investors how to multiply your wealth, right? With the help of banks or the other institutions, how you can actually, multiply your returns.
Absolutely. And hold on to real estate.
Right.
It will show you a 10-year cycle.
True.
So don't worry about going down, going up.
Right.
Long term, 10 years, 20 years, when you exit the asset class,
Right.
you'll always be better off. And anything, God forbid, happens, your next generation will enjoy it. So
Absolutely.
that's the only asset class which stays.
Absolutely. In this world which is changing every year, every 2 years, the things are changing. Your phone is changing. Your things are changing. I believe real estate is the only thing which stays with you, with generations to come, and for life, right? And the last thing, let's talk about Dubai a little. Where are you looking to go back to India after maybe 10 years or 20 years, or you wants to be retired here, or you want to enjoy the rest of your life?
Let me be very honest.
Gee.
When I came in 2000,
Right.
first 10 years, I always used to see I'm here for 15 years, 10 years.
Right.
Let me earn my living.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go back and take a nice Haveli in India and live in India.
Yes.
That's what my thinking was.
Yes. That's what people thought. I think Yes.
But what Dubai has given me
Uh-huh.
over the last 20 years, from security to growth to peace of mind,
Right.
and now beautiful programs around retirement in Dubai,
Right.
long-term visas, long-term security,
True.
best-in-class healthcare.
Right.
So with all of these coming in, I would like to now change my mind
Uh-huh.
and retire here. That's my thinking.
Absolutely. You can't even think to go back and see ourselves there, as Dubai had made things so easy, so safe, and so attractive on the same time. That it's really next to impossible to think ourselves there, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's again going to be more safer and better.
Absolutely, yes. So, believe me or not, it was an amazing 30 minutes, getting the insights of the industry, how the banking thing work, how you can actually multiply your investments and returns, It was really amazing, Chetan Bhai, for giving your thoughts and, telling people that yes, expert advice is mandatory, whether it is any industry. So you are an expert, you are a veteran in your industry, and telling people how you can actually multiply your investment and multiply your ROIs by using the bank's money or any other institution's money. So thank you so much, Chetan Bhai. It was lovely having you here. Believe me, the numbers you throw down, the names you tell, it was really amazing. And I wish you all the very best. And yes, you will be retiring in Dubai, and we'll be again playing and playing paddle somewhere or squash somewhere. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having, and it's really enjoyable conversation, and I could share some insights from my life here. It was amazing to be with you, and thank you so much again to keep growing the real estate industry, and that's clearly a value addition for all customer, government, broker, builder, the whole community.
Thank you so much, Chetan Bhai. In this challenging world and the competition, these words are really, really, like a medicine to the wound. So thank you so much, and I believe we'll be doing it again, another podcast with some other theme and with some other topic. Thank you so much, Chetan Bhai, again for your time.
Thank you so much, man.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
pleasure.